Hi, my name's Hermione and I am on a journey to renovate my life. I'm trying to document a time in my life where I'm pivoting and going through the process of what that looks like to me. I packed up my beautiful home and I left it so I could travel the world and see more things and try and see what else life had to offer. And although I'm having a brilliant time, I'm kind of living in limbo at the moment, living out of suitcases and hopping around from Airbnbs to hotels and back into Airbnbs again. And while I'm really excited about this journey and very grateful for it, I do feel a little bit stuck and out of place. So this summer I decided to try and make this transition period a little bit easier while I figured it all out. I decluttered my old bedroom at my family home, and in this video I'm going to share with you how I gave it a makeover, because for this room, well, these are the only 4 walls in the whole world that I really feel at home in right now. Not for long, but for right now. So I wanted to make it feel a little bit more comfortable for when I come back. So let's jump into where we left off last time, straight after the decluttering. Right, let's look at the space, because my main priority in here is getting a little bit more flow and direction in the room. It's decluttered, but there's still quite a bit of clunky furniture, and unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. Long story short, when I moved out of my house, my nan would not let me get rid of my couch. And in a way, I'm glad she didn't. She's essentially giving me free storage to leave it at her house, but it is a pain in the ass. So I have to work around the couch. I just need to move stuff around in here and see if there's a different arrangement that I can use so that it's a little bit less overwhelming. But I can't paint the walls. When I did a makeover in this space a while ago, pink was the color that was requested, and I'm gonna stick with that because it's not my house. There is a lot of pattern going on here. I like pattern. It's fine. It just doesn't make me feel peace or tranquility though, so I want to tone it down a bit. Let's move some furniture. Hi, check out my Lego bonsai that I made last night. I need to make the stand for it, but we'll do that at some point. Anyway, so you hate your room or your home or whatever the space you're living in is. I've got you. First of all, if it's a mess, you gotta do the decluttering first. We've been through this. If you haven't seen it, it's in one of my previous videos, but that will make a huge difference. Next, we're gonna move some stuff around in the space. I am a big fan of moving furniture around. I've been doing it since I was little. It really genuinely makes me feel like a brand new person. And the best thing is, it's free. If you haven't moved the furniture in your room around in a really long time, you might be missing out on opportunities to make the space far more user-friendly, or just the opportunity to give it a bit more flow. So we're gonna start with that, and the reason why is because A, it's free, anyone can do it, and B, honestly, I'm kind of bored of home decor trends cycling in and out of fashion like fast fashion. I think the best things that you can do, start with what you already have. So let's start there and we will see what we can do. So my plan is, bed goes over there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As much as I visually like this setup of the room, I think there's a lot of wasted space in this corner. I want the bed to go over here. Now, there is a radiator here, but I never use this because this room is always too warm. I will pull it forward from the radiator if it needs to be used, but the radiator is off, so don't fret. And then, sofa, desk. I'm gonna switch the desk out. We'll get to that. So, let's go. You would be surprised at how many little tiny boxes I hide behind this corner of my bed. Anyway. Damn it. Some beds will have the fixtures for the headboard at the other end as well, which is very smart. Mine does not. If I move the couch first. Okay, we'll get there in the end. is basically empty because I did all my decluttering. Always ask yourself, do I have an exit strategy in case this goes tits up? Always have an exit strategy. I was looking for that. There's money in there. My plan to not wrinkle the rug is going so smoothly. A little bit of elbow grease and some upper lip sweat. We've made it. Now I have to do the couch, but we're halfway there. I'm taking the couch apart because I've made a few miscalculations, so I will come back to you once it's in its final place. We made it. The couch is here. And there's just enough space to squeeze through, which I was a bit worried about actually because I did eyeball this, but it worked really well. I bought this faux suede in my favourite fabric shop in Camden, and a few months ago I told you I would find a use for it. That's what we're doing today. I'm going to cover the headboard. We're going to go for more of a neutral theme so I can add more colour and print and pattern in like the soft furnishings and stuff, and let the pink on the walls and the sofa do a bit more of the talking. Third time I'm covering this headboard. Let's go. Ta-da! Now what we're not gonna do is look at the back. I'm gonna put this up and we're just gonna look at it. It looks great. I'm happy. Oh, she's pretty. Okay. I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to put on the wall above my bed. I have far too many prints. I like these two together. They're more pastel coloured. This is from a charity shop actually. I think it's hand painted, which is kind of cool. I also have a soft spot for my girlie with the pearl earring over here. And I think this print is really fun. I think that would look so cool above my bed. And then I've got these two that I quite like, but none of them go together. This is my issue. I think I'm kind of veering towards this one, so let's try and put these three up on the wall and see what happens. Okay, yeah, that looks really cool. I love it. It's the headboard that's wonky though, not the frame. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Now we have the dilemma of which cushion covers do we use? I'm thinking these striped linen ones for the bed. These are from H&M a while ago. See, because it's a different shade of pink. I'm thinking these for the couch. They've been on the couch before, they look good. Those are probably too blue, a bit too grey maybe? I don't know. Backup option. Are those gonna fit? Oh, it's gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh, they look nice like that, okay. I would like nothing more in life than a Noguchi lampshade. However, I do not have one and I'm currently on the Isle of Wight. We don't have access to such things, but we do have Dunelm and the British Heart Foundation. I have these. We're gonna see what we can do. This was £4, but then I found this the other day and I forgot I had it. This was $3.99 a couple of years ago. I think this one might be the winner. At the moment I have a drum lampshade and it's covered in dust, so let's do something about it. Here we go. It's like a little spaceship. This bulb is going to be too hot. We need a different bulb. I'm pretty sure this is a daylight bulb, but it's all I can find. So I'm probably going to turn this on and be violently sick. It's fine, we just won't turn the big light on until I get a better one. I'm gonna hate that. Let's see what it looks like. Absolutely not. No. That's staying off, but it looks good. It looks good. It's not a drum shade.
Okay, so you know me, you know that I love thrifting, so of course I had to go on a little thrift adventure for this video to see if I could find something that would fit well in the room. And while they had some amazing stuff in the charity shops, like this awesome side table for a £5 and this really cool lamp that didn't have any structure on the inside, so I left it behind. I did feel like I wasn't really in the mood to buy anything. I know, what's happening to me? I think living out of a suitcase at the moment is really putting into perspective what I want to bring into my life. And if I'm gonna buy something in the charity shop, it has to be absolutely incredible. Like the kind of thing you really just can't leave behind. So unfortunately, I didn't find anything on this trip, but that's okay because I think window shopping is just as fun. And we did a few other things in the room to make it feel comfortable.
The last thing I'm going to do today is swap the desks over. There's one in the guest bedroom that matches with the furniture in here a lot more. I'm just going to give it a very gentle sand and some Danish oil and hope that it looks slightly better. This is the softest grit of sandpaper I could find. Okay, that is looking so much better. What do we think? Not perfect, but definitely better. Oh yeah, much better. Now, I love organizational products, but sometimes you don't need them. There's just some boxes that I got, some old packaging, and they're just fine. What's in this box is so exciting. When I did up Nan's conservatory, I got this amazing lampshade from Etsy from an artist called the Illuminist. He makes some incredible pieces. His name's James and he very kindly offered to gift me a mobile, and this is stunning. I even got to pick the colours on the mobile. I've taken it out because I was impatient and I wanted to look at it, but wait till you see it. I have to be gentle, which I'm not very good at. This is what it looks like all flat. As you can tell, I picked pink and orange because I love the colour combo. And, oh my gosh, my arm isn't long enough. You can't really tell what it's doing, but it's such a beautiful piece. Let me get it up so you can see how it looks. I'm gonna get a ladder. It's up. Oh my god, isn't it gorgeous? It's so relaxing to watch. I could watch this for hours. Thank you so much to James for the beautiful, beautiful mobile. I will link his Etsy shop in the description if you guys want to check it out. He makes some amazing pieces. Look at it go. So it's the next day, the desk has dried. We are almost there. Things are looking a lot better, but I can't help but think that the sofa looks a little bit squashed. Do you know what I mean? I was hell-bent on keeping the desk in front of the window. I just think it looks really nice looking into the garden. But what if we just switch them around? I am kind of fed up of moving things, but it can't do any harm. I just want to see what it looks like. I'll probably put it back, but let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I can't say that I love it. I hate that it's off center, but I need to be able to access the door. You better be worth keeping. There's so much more room on this side now, and there is actually an outlet here as well, which wasn't going to get used. So the practicality of this scenario is slightly better. Okay, let me get this tidied up and I'll show you what it looks like. Let's do a quick little room tour so I can show you what this looks like and explain why I've done the things I've done. So as you come in, you are greeted by the couch, which isn't ideal, but this was the best place for it in the end. There's more than enough space to come through here, and it makes the room look a lot more open and spacious over this way. This is my desk where I do my work and I do my makeup, and although it still looks a bit beaten up, the Danish oil did its job and it looks a lot better. The wardrobe still has all of my boxes in it and it's just gonna stay where it is. I did want to flip it so that it was on this wall, but there's not enough space to fully open the door, so I've sort of just left it where it is. The bed is tucked away in this corner with the two bedside tables. I've put the lamp over there, so it kind of camouflages those pipes. There are some pipes on the floor as well that the bedside table is covering, which is the main reason I wanted to move the couch, because it had to be at an angle because it couldn't be pushed back all the way. Anyway, I really love having the bed here. It definitely keeps it separate from the rest of the rooms. So this is where I sleep, and then this is where I work, which is a really nice separation when you've only got one room to work out of. All my clothes that aren't coming with me are in this chest of drawers here, and I think that's not too bad. I love my thrifted lampshade and I am obsessed with the mobile. It is so beautiful and it really adds a little something else to the room. There are definitely a few things that I do differently in here in the future. Hopefully I can find a place to store my couch, and then the desk can go back where it was, and maybe the wardrobe can come here so I can fully open the door. That would work really well. And the rug I would like to change at some point. I don't actually hate this one, I just feel like it looks like an optical illusion. Also, my little Lego bonsai is here. I'm gonna switch out the leaves for the pink ones so that it matches with my room. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, he's kind of cute. All in all, I really like the space. It works a lot better now. It might not be perfect, but nothing on this channel ever is. And I love that most of this was done with just moving things around and using what I already had. Anyway, that's my bedroom. I will see you at Christmas bedroom. I will be back.
So that's it. These are my 4 walls that represent home right now while I'm in this transition period. Hopefully things will be changing soon and I will be able to find an apartment or a home of my own, but I'm still in the process of working it out. So I guess you should stay tuned for the next one. Okay, see you next time. Bye.